How's it going, folks? It is Matt back with another DigiByte video. In today's video, I got some news to cover, but I've also had some questions and comments in my videos. People saying, are you concerned about the price? Or other people saying they're a little worried about the price. You know, DigiByte hasn't been performing as well as some other assets out there the past week or so. So I'm going to give my thoughts on that and share some reasons why I'm not too concerned about that at this time. But before I get into today's video, I just wanted to share this short video that the Bitfi hardware wallet has released today. It is 1 minute long, and as you can see, it's already been viewed over 4,000 times. So if you've already seen this, feel free to skip forward 1 minute from now and jump in right when we get into the news. So there you have it. That was the 1 minute commercial released by the Bitfi hardware wallet. It was last week I reported that DigiByte was going to be integrated into the Bitfi wallet and that they were the official wallet to support DigiByte. And I also said that part of that they were going to start promoting DigiByte on their own terms. And as you can see, they're doing a fantastic job. That was an amazing short video there. And really it summarizes the reasons why I originally got into DigiByte, being basically one of the most superior blockchains on the market. And the blockchain itself is the most important piece of a cryptocurrency. The blockchain is like the engine that's under the hood. Sure, there's a lot of projects out there that have shiny marketing and just hype on social media and those types of things. But when you look under the hood, the engine that runs it, the blockchain that makes it all happen, more times than not is not on par with DigiByte's blockchain, and definitely isn't superior to it. And that's what's going to be required for these things to be successful in the future. The blockchain has to be fast for the mass adoption of it. The blockchain has to be secure. Those are the two most important things, and DigiByte is succeeding in both of those categories. Now, I've had people also ask me why they don't see DigiByte in the Bitfi hardware wallet yet, or asking when that is. I do have that answer for you. It was yesterday. The DigiByte awareness team asked any ETA on when this was going to happen, and the Bitfi team responded this weekend. So this coming weekend, just a couple days away, the DigiByte DGB currency will be supported by the Bitfi hardware wallet. So getting into some of the news I have today, this is just a tweet from Jared Tate. I want to show this one first. 38 days until the UdoCrypt mining algorithm fork occurs around July 19th. So if you have a core DigiByte wallet and you have not upgraded to the most recent version 7.17.2, please do so. As you can see, we are at 62% adoption after 6,000 core nodes that have been downloaded. So again, if you have not updated your core client, please do so. If you don't have a core client, feel free to download one and help support the network. So other bit of news I wanted to touch on, this is also a tweet from Jared Tate. Maybe you guys have seen this deep fake video that was Mark Zuckerberg. It's actually kind of a scary concept. If you haven't seen it, a quick summary is there's a 17-second video of Mark Zuckerberg talking about basically having control of all of these people's stolen data and how he can control the future with all of that stolen data. And in reality, that was not Mark Zuckerberg saying it, even though it looked exactly like he was saying it. It's called a deep fake video, where people use artificial intelligence to move facial features, the mouth movements, and make it look like someone is saying something that they actually never said. And as technology advances, this type of thing can be used for very dark things, for people that want to do so. You know, they could change presidential speeches or just use it for very terrible things. And as Jared said, the only way we can fight against the deep fake videos impersonating people is by giving people a blockchain ID, maybe a DigiID, and hashing the original video and every video you appear in and letting you sign it with your own private key and the blockchain ID. And that is yet another way cryptography rocks. So basically, using blockchain technology can fight against these types of videos where people are just putting out false information and making it look so real that it's believable. It's definitely a scary thing to think about, where people can manipulate these videos like this. I also, on top of adding a DigiID and having you sign the video to verify its authenticity, I also thought of another possible solution in the way of VID. And if you're unfamiliar, VID is a partner of DigiByte. They use DigiByte's blockchain to validate digital documents, digital files. If a single character, if a single pixel in the file is changed, you'll know immediately that is no longer the original document. So my thought process was, maybe if social medias such as Facebook, Twitter, whatever, or even if the news outlet themselves, every time they release a video, every time they release a news article, whatever, if they were to use VID's validation service, if they were to upload those documents to the blockchain, you would know immediately if it was ever altered or faked in any way, shape, or form. So that could eliminate the deep fake type videos where they're taking the original video and manipulating it and making it look like people are saying something they're not actually saying. So you know, like a social media, if this video popped up, maybe there could be like a button where you click validate and it'll tell you within 5 seconds, is this the original video? Nope. Okay, it's a fake. So problem solved, in my opinion. Speaking of VID, just quick thing to mention, June 19th, they are announcing who this very large partnership is. I definitely can't wait to see who it is. As this short video here shows, this partner has 201 locations across the entire planet. So that's definitely a very, very large use case. And I reported on VID just a couple days ago, and I said I was interested in picking up a little bit extra VIDT, their token. Definitely glad I did so. As you can see, the price has reacted nicely. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to buy this token, but definitely glad that I did a couple days ago. Also, we're getting into, I guess, what I wanted to talk about, just the sentiment of DigiByte overall. I am a little disappointed. You know, you hold an asset, you want it to perform well, and then you see other assets that may be performing better than DigiByte. It stinks. I'm not going to lie about that. But it hasn't changed my view on the future of DigiByte. I didn't invest in cryptocurrency to become a millionaire in a week or a millionaire over a span of a couple months. I've invested in projects that I see being there 5 years from now, or projects that will be there 10 years from now. I've invested for the long term. So while the past 2 weeks where the DigiByte price hasn't performed as well as I would have liked it to, it hasn't changed my overall outlook of the future of the project. And why that may be, I think I did a decent job of my last video where I summarized the first 6 months here in 2019. If you guys missed this video, I'll provide a link to this tweet so you can check it out. Or actually, I'll just provide a direct link to the video itself in the description. But basically, I recap every exchange listing, every wallet implementation, every partnership and cooperation, every implementation of DigiID, every success in terms of development, which I'll recap again here in this video, is why I'm long-term bullish on DigiByte. But basically, the development continues to happen. Regardless of what the price is doing, there are no paid employees. It can't go bankrupt. Development won't stop. And actually, it's developing at a pretty rapid pace. In just 6 months, there's been a ton of development that's gone down. One of those things being Dandelion. They integrated the privacy feature that hides your IP address, which makes it difficult or essentially impossible for someone to track down your physical location in the real world. That's a great use case for people that are using DigiByte to transact. So you definitely don't want people to know your exact location if you're holding a decent sized chunk of DigiByte. They have also had UdoCrypt, which I touched on in the very beginning of this video. It goes live on or around July 19th. Basically, whenever DigiByte's blockchain hits block 9,100,000, this baby fires up and goes live, and it's an ASIC resistant mining algorithm. DigiByte is already one of the most decentralized cryptocurrencies on the market. It's already one of the most secure cryptocurrencies on the market. And this is just going to add to the decentralization and the security by preventing ASICs from dominating that specific mining algorithm. It's going to make it that much more difficult to obtain that 51% hack, because you cannot use ASIC mining rigs to gain dominance on this mining algorithm, which again increases the security. They've also got DigiCafe, which is the point of sale solution. This year they were integrated into WooCommerce, which will allow websites to easily accept DigiByte on their websites. There was the partnership of Block 30 Labs. Block 30 Labs is going to be issuing their own DigiAsset. DigiAssets has gone live on the main net, and we're just waiting around for the mobile version of that to be released. And Noah Seidman, who's the lead developer on the Android side of things, he's been releasing screenshots of all his progress he's made on the DigiAssets implementation. It's come quite a long ways, and really it shouldn't be too much longer before the mobile version of that is released, and people will be able to easily, with just a couple clicks of a button, issue their own asset. And Vesti, we have Vesti coming in the short term here. It's the beta version of the application where it's bringing real estate to the blockchain. And it'll allow you to pay your rent through the app. You can search for roommates. You can search for rentals. It'll allow landlords to find quality tenants and tons of other features. I'm sure we haven't got the full details of what all that is, but basically this is why I am not shaken by the market fluctuations over the past week or so. There's just been a ton of development coming out. They've got new cooperations such as Bitfi, where they are promoting DigiByte. Other companies such as VID gaining large adoption, and they use the DigiByte blockchain, which adds value. May not be massive, but VID is not going to be the only project that ever builds on DigiByte's blockchain. Block 30 Labs is not going to be the only project that ever builds on DigiByte's blockchain. It's too superior not to be utilized. The development just continues to happen, and it's going to keep continuing to happen until, in my opinion, it becomes the best, or one of the top 3, top 5, one of the best blockchains in the space. And for that reason alone, it's going to gain the adoption in the future, in my opinion. Simply, as I said on the Crypto Mug Investors video, out of necessity, because few projects will be able to compete with its superiority in terms of speed and security. But that will wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notifications, like it, share it, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys later.